Welcome back to another edition of A Glass from the Past. Today I'm going to be tasting something from Hoppin Frog. There you go. Barrel-aged Naked Evil, and it says BBW. That stands for Belgian style Barleywine style ale. Boy, that's a mouthful. And the beer itself is also a mouthfeel, no question about it. This beer is so richly malted. It's pretty amazing. Very, very rich toffee aroma, cocoa powder, that's what dominates the nose. And then in the background there's some Oreo cookies, some vanilla, and yes, you can even smell the alcohol. It is 11.3, so yeah, pretty high ABV, and it is noticeable both in the aroma and on the palate. Again, as far as the taste of this beer, it's very, very intense toffee malt character. It's almost like tasting raw malt syrup. I don't know if anybody's a home brewer, if you've ever tasted malt syrup, but it's like that right here in the glass. Behind that, there's some Three Musketeers bar type nougat flavor, and then late in the mid-taste, there's some pruny notes towards the finish. And speaking of the finish, it's very long and a bit gummy, with very firm bittering, as it should be, with all this sweetness and malt flavor. The mouthfeel is very thick and viscous. The carbonation is soft, and thus it's not very effective in clearing the palate. Overall, the oak component was understated and barely negligible. I don't get a whole lot of oakiness out of this at all. And ultimately, there was absolutely nothing that spoke Belgian to me. I don't know why this is referred to as a Belgian style barley wine. I get nothing that suggests to me that this is Belgian in any way. So, to drink or not to drink? Well, if you've held on to if you've held on to it for this long, I see no reason why you can't hold on to it a little longer. I don't see it getting better necessarily. I don't see it getting worse. I see it getting more interesting, for whatever that's worth. All right, so every beer is an education. Cheers.